have the Super Mario Brothers movie, we have Twisted Metal, we have The Last of Us, all of these video game adaptations, and now we have Borderlands. It's in theaters today. You can see it on the big screen. I'm talking with director, screenwriter Eli Roth. So tell us what Borderlands is about.
Borderlands is a big, fun, crazy movie about this bounty hunter who's sent to a planet to retrieve the daughter of a mega gazillionaire, the richest person in the galaxy. And it's a planet she's from, but it is the worst planet in the galaxy. And she has to kind of, quickly runs afoul of the billionaire and has to band together with a team of misfits to kind of save the daughter from him. It's really, it's just a big, fun, totally ridiculous, silly, good time at the movies.
It's a very, very good time at the movies. I saw it yesterday, and I was telling people I'm going to see Borderlands. They're like, the video game? And I'm not a video gamer myself, but did you play the game? Is that how you got involved in making the adaptation?
They actually approached me about making the movie when they were looking for a director, and I knew the game, but I hadn't like fully immersed myself in it the way I did once I got the job. But I love the world. I love the insanity. It really has this kind of bonkers gonzo sense of humor about it. And it very much meshes with my sensibilities. The game is a very violent game, and we didn't want to make a very violent movie. We wanted to make a movie that was really going to get kids 9, 10, 11 years old as well, so the whole family could go see it, and then eventually they get into the game that way. But it was really fun. We looked at it, and I love the design. I love the look. I love films like Fifth Element and Star Wars and Escape from New York, where you just escape to another world, and each scene you're taken to a new part of the planet. But I also want it to be big and colorful and insane. Like you put all your fluorescent clothes in your dryer and threw in some glitter and it just exploded everywhere. So that was the spirit of the movie. And, thank God we got Cate Blanchett and Kevin Hart and Jamie Lee Curtis, Oscar winners. Everybody wanted to come and play. And Cate learned to twirl guns. Kevin's an incredible fighter, did Navy SEAL training, kills hundreds of people. Just, it's nuts. But, Cate with the flamethrower, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jack Black is a pain in the ass, annoying robot. It was so much fun.
You segued into both of my next two questions. Obviously, we'll talk about the cast first. Just like you mentioned, Cate Blanchett, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jack Black, Kevin Hart, like what an incredible ensemble. What was it like once they all signed on knowing, okay, they're going to be in my film?
It was so fun. I mean, Cate and Jack and I did a film together called House of the Clock and Its Walls, which is a kid's, scary movie. So much fun. I love them both dearly. And Cate was the first person I called. I was like, do you want to do, it's like, I got this movie that I'm doing and we're looking, it's a crazy film, but it's like a kind of a space opera, like a spaghetti Western, Italian sci-fi movie, but I want you to be like Clint Eastwood, Man with No Name, or Kurt Russell in Escape from New York, Snake Plissken. And she goes, oh, that's my favorite movie, Escape from New York. I was like, all right, we're good. She's like, I'm in. It's great. I trust you. Let's go do it. And then I called Jack. I'm like, dude, are we putting the band back together? He's like, I'm in. I love Claptrap. So just pairing them up as Cate is this annoying bounty hunter, and it's this pissed off bounty hunter, and Jack is this sidekick robot that won't leave her alone. We built out from there. From there, you get Jamie Lee Curtis, and Kevin Hart wants to be part of it, and Edgar Ramirez, and suddenly everybody wants to be in the film. So Bobby Lee, I got to put my favorite people in the movie. And then this, we needed to anchor the movie around a young girl, and this girl, Ariana Greenblatt, came in, and I said, that's it. She's a movie star. This is like Natalie Portman in The Professional. This girl is a genius. And this was pre-Barbie. And so we're like, yeah, we're going to bet the whole movie on her. And I'm glad we did. She's one of a kind.
She really is. And you previously mentioned about how this is geared more towards kids. When people see, though, Eli Roth attached to it, they're thinking, oh, this blood, this gore, this violence, like Hostel, like Cabin Fever, like Thanksgiving, which was one of my favorite movies of last year.
Thank you.
Yeah, but so what's the difference in you're doing those kind of movies, but now you're kind of taking a step back versus your typical genre for Borderlands?
Well, I mean, look, obviously I'm out in front of the movie, but we weren't saying, not putting my name front and center, really just putting the cast front and center and Borderlands front and center because I'm there to service Borderlands. But, I think the rating says it all. But people know with me, there's just a sense of lunacy. And like, I love when you watch a movie with the director and you're like, did serial killers make this? Were these people let out of a lunatic asylum to direct and then put back in? So that's being in the hands of an unstable narrator, I love. But, I did the kids movie before with House of the Clock and Its Walls, which is straight PG. So I had done it because everyone who loved Hostel on Thanksgiving, they're like, I love it, but can you make something that I can take my kids to go see because they can't see your stuff until they're 30? And that's what, made me do House of the Clock and its Walls. But Borderlands, I thought, this is what it's all about. I want to do something fun. The message of finding your family and becoming who you really are. There's just a lot of like great things in it. And I know it's different from the game, but that's also part of the fun, is that the game's the game and the movie's the movie. And it's just a totally different experience.
It's a big budget summer blockbuster action sequence that you are just going to love. It's action from start to finish. Make sure you go see Borderlands in theaters. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.